18 two-sentence horror stories that'll keep you awake all night long. The last thing I saw was my alarm clock flashing 12:07 before she pushed the long, rotting nails through my chest, her other hand muffling my screams. I sat bolt upright, believed it was just a dream, but as I saw my alarm clock read 12:06, I hid my closet door creep open. 2. There's nothing like the laughter of a baby, unless it's 1 a.m. and you're home alone. 3. He rubs my back, kisses my forehead and whispers, "Don't worry, I'll always be there for you." He does this every night on the day of his anniversary, on the anniversary of his death. 4. I walked into the bathroom one night and looked in the mirror at myself. Only one of us walked out. 5. Last night I had an itch that would not let me go to sleep, and I knew whatever it was, however as a tread, I could not reach it, so I stood up all my cursing the person who forgot to take my toe tag before I was buried. 6. As I was stumbling in the night to get Jonathan, I felt my dog brush against my leg, but then I heard my dog barking up the stairs at something else. 7. When I was first able to hear again, I'd often talk to myself when I was alone, just to hear the sounds in my ears. I stopped shortly after once I started to hear replies to my conversations. 8. They told me not to build a house on the graveyard. I believed in the night I heard knocking beneath my feet. 9. I always did love your face and everything about it. That's why I'm wearing it now. 10. I said goodnight to my wife laying next to me. I rolled over and saw her standing in the doorway. 11. I'm the best hider in hide and seek. I was found once, but never again. 12. The covers are always a safe place in my bed. Everyone's out and I'm home alone. I slip between the covers, trying not to think bad thoughts. In complete darkness, I whisper to myself, "Is it stupid that I'm afraid?" "Don't worry, friend, they can't get us in here," it whispers back. 13. You're about to sleep and you put your blanket on one of your legs. It's risen because it's not covered by the blanket. You're afraid of the monster touching your leg. Then you cover it and you pull the blankets to your head until it's covered. Under the blanket you sigh, yet it's already there. 14. I wake up to hear the sound of a baby monitor crackling over comforting my new firstborn child. As I adjusted to my new position, my arm brushed against my wife sleeping next to me. 15. I grew up with cats and dogs, and I got used to the sounds of scratching at my door while I slept. Now that I live alone, it's much more unsettling. 16. My grandmother told me that it was a gift to see the angel of death in front of people's houses, to know that he'll be collecting some of theirs soon. I thought it was a gift too, up until the day I began to see him in front of every house. 17. The operation wasn't successful in the traditional sense, since my sight didn't return, but it left me with the ability to distinguish heat signatures. At least 3 weeks have passed and I'm still not sure. I had to politely ask my best friend why his room temperature. 18. She did not come to me easily. That night in the cabin in the woods for the portraits on. Sleep did not come sorry, I got that. I messed that one up. Sleep did not come easily to me at that night in the cabin in the woods. The portraits on the wall only portrayed the deformed, the deceptive, and the damned. Sleep had never come easily to me ever. For when I had woke up, I found there were no portraits, only windows.